Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. So yeah, we're flying out the Q-5L, so thank you all my members, all my patrons, and let's get into it. And a plus is that we are flying out, the first match is in the Grand Canyon, so apparently Gaijin actually listened to the complaints that the Grand Canyon map was only going to be a arcade map, you know, and they actually implemented in the RRB. It is an enduring confrontation map. And it is a very large map, man. It is very, very large. But it is a very, very cool one. As you see, it's a beautiful map. The canyon is right there on the right side. And we're just doing some ground attacking, and then after that we're going to hunt some targets. And while we look at the map, let's talk a little bit about the Q-5L. And don't worry, I will show some gameplay in air-to-ground as well later in the video, okay? So yeah, first of all, let's talk about what the Q-5L is anyway, you know. It is, as I did a video, it is basically a more modern version of the Q-5A that we already have that turned into a B, that basically turned into the A5 as well. So it is a very modernization of the Q5 that we already know and love. It has its problems. It is the same aircraft, okay? It is the exact same aircraft, so it has the same engine, same flight performance, same guns, same everything, okay? What changes here is the payload. It doesn't have any missiles, okay, just like the other Q5s. It doesn't have any flares, which is kind of odd, to be honest, because the Q5A / Q5B as well, because it is the B model technically that uses the flares that you get a modification. And it doesn't have flares, man. Doesn't have missiles, so it's kind of a weird one. It's a weird one, okay? Everything else is the same. The skin even is the same. The guns, same guns, you know. They are a little bit buffed than they were back in the day, you know. So they are pretty alright to use, to be honest. You will see in the first kill that I get in this match against an aircraft. It just rips the wings of the aircraft and it's very easy. So it's nothing compared to the MiG-15 guns, you know, 23 millimeters of the MiG-15. It is an actual pretty good MiG-15, pretty good 23 millimeter gun, you know. But yeah, it is, with all of that, it is a very, very limited aircraft. There's only one thing that it can do very well, and that's just precise ammunition guidance into a ground target, you know. But even that, it's kind of a weird one. We're going to talk about when we are in the ground battle, but still. So yeah, and we have the pod there, as you see. You can take a lot of bombs, but I was going to take the pod just to show to you guys. And I didn't see if you guys saw it, but the TV kind of MFD system that we have inside the cockpit actually works now. You can use it either in simulator, right? Especially you can use it either in INS kind of situation, so a navigation system, or you can use it to just look where you are trying to lock, you know. So yeah, pretty with the pod, right? So pretty good. So as you see here, the gun is pretty alright, to be honest. Not a bad gun. It rips things apart very, very easily, but it is just the only thing that you have to fight aircraft. It is still a sluggish aircraft, as you see, especially with the rudder, just like any MiG-19 would and other Q-5s would. So you have to worry about that as well. Just think about that, you know. The engines are the same as the other Q-5, so it's kind of lackluster. I mean, it's not that good, to be honest. It is an alright aircraft to use. It has a 9.7 BR, which is not that high, to be honest, but you will face a lot of R60Ms and stuff like that, which you always have to be careful with. And yeah, it is just, it's not that good and it's not that bad. It's basically the same. I was actually expecting the Q-5L to be way more effective in its job. I mean, I thought it would have magics or the PL7 or the PL5 maybe. Maybe at least some flares, you know, at least flares, man. The problem is the flares, I guess. It's the main problem with this aircraft. But I mean, in 9.7, it can be alright. You know, it's not something completely that makes the aircraft completely bad, but you have to be careful, you know. So we catch on fire there. had to extinguish the fire. The aircraft was just destroyed, very hard to control it. My left engine was producing not a lot of power as well. As you see on the temperature there, the engine is surging, so sometimes. So we are having problems with temperature, we are having problems with the engine life, so yeah, we were going to die anyway. I just asked him if he could leave me, but he eventually got to me, you know. But yeah, guys, and I know a lot of people are disappointed with the patch, and some people were even happy that at least an aircraft, a jet aircraft like this was coming, you know. But then when they got the aircraft and I showed the aircraft, a lot of people are just complaining that it's not enough, and it is not. Let's be honest, you know. I hope it would have a lot more, right? But yeah, and then the F5C, as you see, killed me. Eventually lost control of the aircraft. The aircraft was completely trashed. And then we are in the ground battles, you know. Here we have kind of a problem, as you're going to see. It has the thermals, which is always nice. It's very easy to find targets. But there is kind of a bug right now, okay? The bomb just loses guidance for some reason sometimes. And especially due to the laser designator just turning off out of nowhere. It just turns it off and you cannot do anything to like do something to prevent it. So, I don't know. For example, here, I didn't lose the lock. I didn't lose the laser. Everything was fine. The bomb had the energy to just deal with the target. But as you see, the bomb, it's never dropping. The target was actually trying to find me because it has a laser warning system. But then you see the bomb just never drops. So I don't know where the bomb was, you know. I don't know if it's self-destruct because of the smoke or something weird like that. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But to be honest, I mean, I'm doing the same as I did with the Q-5L, you know, or the Q-500KR even. So, I don't know, man. It's basically the same bomb as the Q-500L, right? So, it kind of doesn't make sense. It really does not make sense. So, as you see, I dropped the bomb perfectly close to the target, enough for the bomb to guide. And as you see here, it is guiding to the target. But once I saw it again, the laser was off. And then, for some reason, when you change camera or something, the laser just turns it off. And then the bomb missed. Probably because of that. It tried to go for the target, but it is not a very precise aircraft right now. I don't know why. I think it's a bug. It must be a bug. Because I couldn't kill anything with these guided bombs. Nothing was working properly, you know. I was losing lock in weird ways. I tried for like 6-7 battles. And I was just missing and missing and missing and missing and missing. And it was just kind of weird. And I just decided to give up. I was planning to actually do this video only in ground RB, you know. To actually make it a very, you know, ground related for the Q5. Because it is the objective of the tank, the aircraft is to destroy tanks. And as you saw there, the bomb just dropped in the middle of the two targets. And yeah, no precise weapon read, you know, nothing. I am using the assault fuse, so don't worry about that as well. And it's just not working. It doesn't work, man. So, I don't know. Maybe it's a bug, as I said. But maybe it is just a weird way that I'm using the bomb. Maybe, I don't know. Just kind of weird, right? I mean, the bomb should hit the target, right? So, yeah. It hit the target again. It was a light tank and it just hit it. 500 kilo bomb. So, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Maybe it, as I said, it's me, but I doubt it that it is. It's just I couldn't manage to work. So, with the verdict, it's not worth it, to be honest. As you see here, we have the bug again, as you're going to see. When the bomb is almost going for the target, the laser designator is off. And then the bomb just goes ballistic. So it doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. The laser designator just turns it off. There are some bugs that the actual camera is on the nose, apparently not on the designator. Maybe it's that the laser designator being used, it is the one that is on the camera, on the nose, not on the pod. And that might be the bug itself. So I really don't understand why this is happening, okay? But for those reasons, I just think that if you are trying to get the Q5, man, to be honest, I mean, only if you really want it, because it's not really worth it. I mean, right now, at least it's not. The air-to-air capabilities are the same as the normal Q5s. And with that, I mean, you have a 9.0 BR. It's better to fly those than this. And as for air-to-ground, as I said, I mean, it can do better air-to-ground than those, because, I mean, it's a more modern aircraft. It has CCIP and stuff, but CCRP even, I think. But the laser-guided bombs are not working properly right now, so problematic, right? So I don't know. You say in the comments if you think this aircraft is worth it. I don't think it is right now. Maybe in the future. But, I mean, at least flares. It should have flares or something like that, at least to be able to defend itself a little bit better. Or some kind of missile. I mean, I doubt that the Chinese never added a missile for this aircraft. Doesn't make sense, right? But anyway, this was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments if you think that this aircraft is worth it or not. I already said my opinion. Okay, guys? So I see you guys on the next one. Bye.